Bill Russell is the greatest winner in the history of American sports. His 11 NBA championship rings might just be the most unbreakable record in NBA history. But there are a few times when Bill Russell almost lost a ring. A sequence happened that if it went the opposite direction, Bill Russell would have lost a championship ring. Today we're going to talk about 3 of those incidents. I'm Tanner Chamberlain, and this is how Bill Russell almost lost 3 championship rings.
Hi there, sport fans. This is Johnny Most reporting for the Boston Celtics. The scenes we are about to see were videotaped during the playing of the 7th and final game of the World Championship Series between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics. Let's review the facts that happened just before the playing of that series. The Celtics had to play a really tough, hard-boiled series and hard-nosed series against the Philadelphia Warriors just before they had the privilege of going into the finals. They were a tired and injured crew when they faced the Lakers. Now, in the first 2-game set at the Boston Garden, the Lakers surprised everybody by showing an ability to win the other fellow's court as the two teams split at the Garden. They went out to Los Angeles, and the Celtics showed that same ability as they split out there. They came back for the vitally important 5th game. The Celtics were an overwhelming favorite, but the Lakers surprised the basketball world by winning that 5th game and establishing themselves as favorites. Out to the coast they went, and in California, the Celtics showed their mettle by winning that 6th game. They came back to the Boston Garden for the all-important 7th game. Well, let's just relax and watch that 7th game.
Up first, we have the 1962 NBA Finals. The Boston Celtics are playing the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers go up 3-2 in this series, but fail to close it out at home when the series goes to a Game 7. First of all, if the Lakers had actually closed that game out and taken advantage of their home court, there wouldn't have been a Game 7. So the Celtics got lucky in that regard of the to close that game. And second of all, this game went into overtime. The Celtics were down, and the Lakers had the last shot. The ball wound up in the hands of Frank Selby.
Watch this final play. It'll be Selby again. A big moment. He does not make it. Russell the rebound, and this ball game goes into overtime.
It hit the rim and kicked up in the air. The game ended, and we go to overtime. And Boston won 110-107.
It's all over. The Boston Celtics are once again the world champions.
The next season we'll be covering in this video is the 1966 NBA season. This is a very interesting season for the Celtics, as for the first time in their dynasty, they had many opportunities to lose a championship. How many? Well, let's get into it.
The 1965-66 season proved to be somewhat frustrating to the Boston Celtics. Going for their 10th straight regular season pennant, they incurred several injuries which hampered their effectiveness down throughout the season. Nevertheless, they still held a slim lead coming into the final few weeks. But Philadelphia was not to be denied this time and overcame that lead, passed the Celtics, and hung on to win the Eastern Division pennant. Faced with predictions that they would be dethroned, the aroused Celtics went into the 66 playoffs determined to bring back another world championship.
The Boston Celtics' first opponent in the 1966 NBA playoffs was the Cincinnati Royals, led by Oscar Robertson, Jerry Lucas, and Wayne Embry. This team would take the Boston Celtics to all 5 games. They would win games 1 and 3, taking a 2-1 lead. They have a chance to close it out in game 4, but a great performance from Sam Jones saved the Celtics, and they forced a game 5.
The front rim, Sanders trying to control, gets it out to Havlicek. To Sam alone, in and out, rebound, Havlicek. Havlicek under, to Sam alone, off the front rim. Sanders to Sam, and Sam hits. Casey Jones to Havlicek. Havlicek in to Sam. Sam shoots and hits. That's 20 points now for Sam Jones. Deep in the corner, Adrian shooting. Rebound, Russell. Boy, what a gang in there. To Havlicek. Havlicek feeds Sam. Driving layup. Good. Period. As Robertson shoots, doesn't get it. Rebound goes up. Russell. Now Sam Jones. Sam Jones racing into the forecourt. Sam under for the driving layup and hits.
You see, if the Royals had won Game 4, there wouldn't have been a Game 5, and the Celtics wouldn't have won. If you have a chance to finish out your team, you gotta finish them out. The Royals learned this lesson the hard way. The Celtics would make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. They had beat the 76ers in 5 games. They would face the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA Finals. The series would go 7 games, and the Celtics would have a big lead going into the last few minutes. The Lakers would try to come back, however, and it would be big.
Remaining. John Havlicek, they have 10 seconds to get it into the forecourt. LaRusso doesn't want to let him get it up there, but he does. 40 seconds remaining, an 8-point lead. Bill Russell goes in. He dunks it. That's it. 95-85. There you see Red Auerbach, a deliriously happy man.
Has 16 seconds left and only a 6-point difference. And in this type of game, the Celtics better get that ball over half court.
Seconds remaining. And how quickly you can score points. In it comes to Ellis, who shoots. Ellis hits, and it's 95-93 with 4 seconds remaining. Casey Jones. Casey holding the ball. That's it. The game is over, and John Havlicek is running for his life.
Whoa, hold up here. Notice how the Lakers aren't fouling Casey Jones in this last play. This is a huge mistake. If they fouled Casey Jones would have gone on the free throw line. Casey Jones was an okay free throw shooter in his career and probably would have made at least 1 of 2. But it's better to put a free throw shooter on the line, hoping they miss the free throws, other than them dribble the clock out. So if the Lakers get lucky, Casey Jones misses the free throws, game goes into overtime, and they win the championship. But because they didn't foul and didn't take a chance, the Celtics won. The last season we'll be covering is the 1969 NBA season. This was one of the worst seasons for the Celtics in their franchise, as they finished 4th in their division that year. But they won the playoffs with high hopes against the 76ers.
Russell of Boston is Philadelphia Jack Ramsey's big playoff problem. So is Billy Cunningham's aching back that keeps him from starting. The 76ers run into Russell right away. He blocks 12 shots in the first game and grabs 15 rebounds. And Boston wins. Russell's still blocking shots as John Havlicek, Larry Siegfried, and Bailey Howell help the surging Celtics run off to a 3-0 lead in the series.
In round 2, they face the Knicks.
Celtics swarm all over New York and Madison Square Garden. Russell has them hoodooed. Bryant, the smallest of the Celtics, hurts his former teammates in the first game. And with Russell up to his old tricks against Willis Reed, Boston breaks away to a 2-0 lead. Reed versus Russell in their private dogfight, and Bill gives Boston a 3-1 lead. But now, the tables turn. Reed stops the Celtic coach and center very decisively. The Knicks suffer a blow when Walt Frazier injures a groin. This forces Bradley backcourt and the emergency use of Cazzie Russell, just recovered from a broken ankle. The Celtics, of course, never let up. With time running out in this 6th game, a clutch shot by John Havlicek wins it 106-105. Happy days are here in Boston.
Next would come Bill Russell's greatest challenge of his career, facing off against the Los Angeles Lakers with Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, and Wilt Chamberlain. The Lakers won the first 2 games of the series, and the Celtics won Game 3, and Game 4 was very, very close.
Boston's ball with 7 seconds left. Havlicek feeds Jones, who shoots off the wrong foot. Boston wins on this desperation shot, 89-88, and the series is tied at 2-all.
If Sam Jones had missed that shot, the Lakers would probably won the championship that year, and Jerry West would have 2 championships. Jerry West has held the record for the most finals losses in NBA history for a long time. In fact, I'm going to use the last 40 seconds of this video to sum up Jerry West's NBA finals career. Thanks for watching.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm gonna make them give back our past.